Hello and welcome to Podcast Prosperity. I'm Tomas Garza, and Lisa and I are delighted that you've joined us in the creation of your very own podcast experience. And if you're considering joining us, we hope that you'll watch this short video straight through as well, because we're excited to offer you something very unique as you go through this creative process with us. In addition to being a podcast host and an author myself, I am also a remote energy healer, and Lisa and I are excited to offer you what we call energetic support sessions as you go through this process with us. We call that ESS for short. The energetic support is a healing process that I conduct remotely that works with people on a mental, emotional, psychological, and spiritual level to help them move beyond fear and move beyond any blockages that you might be experiencing, whether that is a creative blockage or whether it is a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation around something, or whether it is a barrier to the experience of love, to the experience of your power or flow in any capacity. And what I do in these sessions is after every call that Lisa and I will have with you, a creative call, I will perform a healing, remote healing that takes about 5 to 20 minutes. The average is about 15, where I will help you identify some. You don't have to be present, but I will identify some of these blockages for you and help you to clear them. So consider it a power boost. If you've never been to work with a healer of any kind before, this may be new to you. And if you have, it's all conducted remotely. And what I offer you is to conduct the healing as soon as we get off the phone on your call, and we work with the energies that are present there. What I will do is I will then immediately record my observations from the healing itself and send those to you via text or email so that you have those. And then we offer an additional 15 to 20 minute phone call with me if you have questions or if you'd like clarification. So in fact, there is somewhat of a coaching element to this. Now, what would this benefit you, right? How would you benefit from this? It's a great question. What people often experience is a sense of relief. Now, this could be psychological relief or a lightening, a sense of feeling something lifted off you, whether that is a dark thought or whether that's a persistent problem in your life. This may or may not have physical effects on you. In other words, this is not purely designed to heal. It's not designed to heal broken bones or for people to feel less pain or something like that. However, physical results have happened, and they can happen. I certainly don't guarantee that they happen. This is more to help you on the internal level, mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual, to help you show up and be present in your best self as you go through this process and this very, very special designing of a show, a radio show, worldwide radio show, to further highlight your own brand, your own message, and dig deeper and go deeper with your content. Now, if you have challenging content, this healing may benefit you in that it will enable you to stay present with your content without getting dragged down into the pain of what may have happened during your story in the past. This is something that we work with quite a bit because we work with a lot of high intensity situations, and you may have had something like that. This is one example of how this can work for you. So how do you know if it's working? Do you feel better about life? Do you feel more lightened, and do you feel more of a flow going on? You may or may not feel physically better. However, as we all know, if you are in a better place in your mind, you will also be in a better, easier, more flowing place in your body. Now, this is something that is optional here in Podcast Prosperity, and the way it works is If you choose to participate in this right now, for the first 3 people that sign up with us to work with us and create their own podcast, we are actually, for this limited time, including the energetic support sessions in Podcast Prosperity itself. So this is something that you can take advantage of if you want to, and I really invite you to send me a private message or to email me, tomas@tomasgarza.com, with your questions, because you may or may not have worked with something like this before. All of this is accomplished remotely, and you do not need to be present. Of course, this is all about podcasting, and you can be anywhere in the world that you want to be. So again, this is something that you can choose to participate in, and right now we're offering it to you at no additional cost. However, after the first 3 clients that sign up, well, then we'll be charging for it. So let me know if you have questions. This is something that I'm very excited to offer you, because as you go through a creative process, there are so many things that may come up that may interrupt the flow. And what Lisa and I want to do is to make sure that you fall in love with your show, fall in love with your brand, because this podcast is a global extension of you and who you are. And we're offering you some energetic healing and support. So let me know. And we're delighted once again to be working with you. Thank you so much. We look forward to your questions, and we look forward to working with you. Have a great day, guys.